Hello, here I am, Nisa again, continuing with my reading from Mahmoud Darwish's Mural, translated by Rema Hamami and John Berger. Get rid of my tomorrow, return my yesterday and leave us alone together. After you, nothing leaves and nothing returns. Take back the poem if you want. For me, there's only you in it. Take back your I. The exile will be complete with what's left of handwriting, written for the carrier pigeons. At the end, which me am I in us? Of the two of us, let me be the last. A star will fall between the written and the said. A memory will lay out its thoughts. We were born in the time of the sword and the trumpet, between the fig and the cactus. Death was slower than more clear. There was a truce across the mouth of the river. Now the electronic button works alone. The killer doesn't hear his victims, and the martyrs don't read out a testament. What breeze brought you here? Tell me the name of your wound, and I'll tell you the road where we'll lose ourselves twice. Your heartbeats hurt me, for they lead to the time of legends. My blood hurts me, salt hurts me, and my jugular vein. In the broken jug, the women of the Syrian plains lament the length of the journey and are scorched by the August sun. I saw them on the road to the well before my birth, and I heard the water in the clay weeping for them. Return to the clouds and bring the carefree days. An echo said, nothing returns save the mighty past of the strong on their obelisks, their traces in gold and the prayers of the weak addressed to tomorrow. Give us our daily bread, and a stronger now, for there's neither reincarnation, nor home, nor eternity for us. An echo said, I'm fed up with my incurable hope, sick of aesthetic traps. What is there after Babel? The more the road clears to heaven and the unknown reveals a final goal, the more the prose becomes prayer-like and the song shatters. Green, the land of my poem, is green and high, coming to me from the bed of my precipice. Strange you are, it's enough that you alone are there, to become a tribe. I sang in order to feel the wasted horizon, in the pain of a dove, not to explain what God says to man. I'm no prophet. I don't proclaim that my fall is an ascent. I am the stranger from all I was given by my language, and if I've given my affections to Arabic, they have surrendered me to the feminine participle, and the words, when far, are a land bordering a distant star, and the words, when near, are an exile. And writing is not enough for me to declare. I found my presence filled in absence, and whenever I searched for myself, I found others, and whenever I searched for them, I found only myself, the stranger. Am I a crowd of one? I am the stranger obliged to cross the Milky Way, seeking the beloved, condemned by his gifts that ruin appearances. The form shrinks, the words get bigger, and go beyond the need of my vocabulary. And in mirrors I look at myself. Am I him? Did I perform my role well in the last act? Did I read the play before the performance? Or was it imposed on me? Am I a performer, or the dupe who changed the lines to live the postmodern when the writer deserts his text and both actor and audience leave? I sit behind the door and watch. Am I him? Is my language? Its voice has the sting of my blood, but the author is someone else. I am not me if I come and don't arrive, if I speak and don't utter. I am the one to whom dark letters say, write to be, read to discover. And if you wish to speak, do so with your opposites united in meaning, and your transparent self the main verse. I am surrounded by mariners with no port. A squall has bereft me of verbs and signs. I haven't had time to establish my exact position. I haven't asked about the strange resemblance of the two doors, exit and entrance, and I find a corpse, and I can't find a corpse to hunt for life, or a voice to shout, "Oh, time, in a hurry." You kidnap me with the words of a dark alphabet. The real is the only sure thing imagined. Oh, time that won't wait for one who is late for his birth. Make from the past the only thing you say to us. Your future like it was when we were friends, and not the victims of your chariot without leading it, without being led by it. I have seen what the dead remember and forget. They don't grow up. They know what time it is by their wristwatches, and don't give a damn for our death, or their lives, what I was or will be. With them, everything dissolves. He into me, I into you. There's neither whole nor parts. No one living says to the dead, "Be me." Elements like feeling dissolve, but I don't see my body there. I'm in neither the fullness of my death nor the fullness of my first life. And if I'm not made of me, who am I? The deceased or the newborn? Time is at zero. I wasn't thinking of birth when death carried me into the chaos. I was neither living nor dead, and there is no nothingness or being. My nurse says, "You are better now," and injects me with a tranquilizer. Be calm and worthy of what you're about to dream, even a little. I saw my French doctor open my prison cell and beat me with a stick. Assisting him were 2 local policemen. I saw my father return from the Hajj, fainted from the Hijaki sunstroke. He said to the flock of angels surrounding him, "Extinguish me." I saw Moroccan boys playing soccer, pelting me with stones. "Pass your buck and scram, and leave us our mother." The father trespassing in the cemetery. I saw René Char sitting with Heidegger 2 metres away from me. I saw them drinking wine, not looking for poetry. The dialogue was a ray of light, and there was a passerby waiting. I saw 3 comrades weeping as they were sewing me a shroud with gold thread. I saw Mahari expel his critics from his poem. I'm not blind to see what you all see. Vision is a light that leads to nothingness or madness. I saw countries embrace my good morning, saying, "Be worthy of the bread's aroma. May the flowers of the pavement make you elegant." There's still fire on your mother's hearth, and the welcome is as warm as bread. Green, the land of my poem is green. One stream is enough to make me whisper to the butterfly, "Oh sister." One stream is enough to solder the ancient myths onto the falcon's wing as it swaps banners of the distant peaks. There were armies, there where armies have founded for me a kingdom of oblivion. There is no nation smaller than its poem, but weapons make words too big for the living, and the dead who inhabit the living. And letters make the sword on the dawn's belt glitter, till the desert becomes parched for songs or drowns in them. No life is long enough for me to join my end to my beginning. The shepherds took my story and hid it in the grass, covering the magic debris when the tents once stood. And like this, with trumpets and choral rhymes, they cheated oblivion, then left me the hoarseness of memory on the stone of farewell, and they didn't return.